In this box are a pair of Jordan trainers. Now before I get to show you these, please can I ask you all to support my channel by subscribing and hitting that bell icon. And if there's any videos which you really enjoy, please don't forget to smash that like button. Now there's not much to show you on the box apart from this logo, which is cut in half thanks to the delivery guy. But let's just get with opening the box and see what's inside. As soon as you open the box, you're presented with this sheet which says 23 all over it. Now you guys know 23 is the jersey number for Jordan, and that's why you'll see 23 famously written all over these products. And these are the trainers, guys. The Jordans stay loyal, and look how beautiful they are from the front, the side and the back. I mean, they just look amazing. I just really like the color combination on these. I like the design on these. I'll go into that in a bit more detail. If I just start by looking at the bottom of the trainer, you've got the famous Jordan logo right here, and you've got this zigzag design all the way across the bottom of the trainer. This does provide good grip, and if I rub my hand against it, I can feel that there's quite a lot of friction. Over here, as you can see, there are 4 dents here and the 4 dents here, which are to give you better grip when you're walking. I like the fact that the dents are not that deep, because if they were deeper, from previous experience, when you get some dirt in there, it is a bit difficult to clean. But on these ones, this won't be the case, because if you do get dirt in there, you're not going to have the issue when you clean it, because you should be able to get the dirt out easily. On the side here it says Air Max, and I really like the way the bottom grip is just like hugging onto the bottom of the trainer. It goes over here, it goes over there, and it overlaps at the back as well. Now the reason why I like that is because I really think it does add to the design of the trainer, and it's quite nice. Now this material right here is easily creased, but you don't have much of it. You've only got a little layer here and you've got a little layer there, so if it does crease, it's not going to be too much of an issue. This here is not going to crease as easily as this. So if you come to the side of the trainer, we can see that at the back here we have again the logo, but this material here is all leather going around the back, and I'm happy that the leather is at the back here and not at the front, because leather easily creases, and at the back here there's not going to be much of your movement apart from when you put your foot in the trainer. And if you're careful putting your foot in the trainer, you won't be creasing this. But whereas if it was at the front here, when you walk in, this area does bend and the creases will be a lot more visible. Here you have this shiny material which goes from here all the way across to the other side of the trainer, and this is a very shiny material, and I think it looks very nice. It adds to the aesthetics of the trainer. And this red line going across here, I really like that. I'm a big fan of black and red, and I think this trainer, the combination of the black and red is really nice. Now according to the product description, this material here, it's saying that it's textile, but what I can say about this is if you get any dirt onto here, it won't be very hard to clean. The whole trainer is like that. I mean, if you were to get dirt on this or this area, I don't see a baby wipe having a problem cleaning this. Even if you get a wet tissue, I don't see a problem cleaning it. But one thing I want to mention is that this material is the same material that is used down here, but it's not the same material that's used here. So if you get any dirt onto here, you'll have to be extra careful, because you don't want to smudge the dirt in. You want to clean it in such a way that it comes off and doesn't give a problem. I like the way the logo is on here, looks very nice. Now the laces on these are black laces. I would prefer probably red laces, but that's down to personal preference. I just think that there's a lot more black than there is red. It needs a bit more red on it, and putting red laces on here would look really nice. Now I like the way the laces are done as well. You've only got the outer hole here and you got an outer hole up here as well. The rest of it goes inside the trainer, which keeps the trainer very nice and neat. Now I like that it's got the outer hole here, because I normally put my laces in my trainers so I can just thread them in from there, so I don't have the hassle of tying them every time. And also I believe when they're in the trainer, it makes the trainer look a lot more neat, and then also exposes this logo, which looks very nice. On the back of the trainer you've got Flight written here, and it's written in a really beautiful nice writing style. And you've got this pull tab here as well, which is going to aid and assist you when you put your foot in the trainer to help you get your foot in there. Down here you've got the logo again, the Jordan logo down here, and as these are Air Max, you've got the very famous bubble here, and you got the very famous bubble on the other side as well, which again looks very nice. But this is here to add comfort when you wear the trainer. When comparing both trainers, the only difference I can see in the style is at the back here. On the right one you have the Jordan logo, on the left one you have his jersey number 23. Something I want to mention which I believe is very noticeable is how thick this is, and this is all padding, so I'm expecting these trainers to be very comfortable. I'm going to wear them and see how comfortable they are. So I'll just try these on, and there's a couple of things I want to mention. Firstly, these are a perfect fit, but I do know I need to break into these so they will become a bit loose over time, and I naturally have a bit of a wide foot, but nevertheless the fit was very good. Now the second thing I want to say is the comfort on these when you wear them, I would say is probably a 6.5 out of 10, and the reason why I said this is because early in the video I said that this padding looks very comfortable, and I was assuming that this would go through the whole trainer. But if you have a look inside the trainer, this material actually stops right here, and this is a different type of material. This is not as soft as this. I would have preferred this to be all the way through, but unfortunately it just ends here, and the rest of it is a bit rough. When I put my foot in, I did notice a difference straight away, so for that reason I give it a 6.5 out of 10. And as I mentioned earlier, if you're not very careful, you do end up creasing it, and I've got like a slight crease right here, which I'm kind of disappointed with myself, but that's my own fault. But you do really need to be careful when you put your foot in, and over time if this does crease, it will really stick out and look quite bad. Now the good thing is that the inner sole is quite a spongy material, so that is really comfortable, and that's a very good thing. Another thing I noticed is I don't know why they had to make the trainer quite heavy. I noticed that when I first picked it up, and even when I put the trainer on, I noticed it is quite a heavy trainer, so that's not a very good thing. So overall my rating for these trainers, I'd probably give them a 7 out of 10. And the reason is because the two things that I like is the look of the trainer. I think the trainer looks very nice. The inner sole is very comfortable. The two things I don't like is firstly the weight of the trainer, a bit heavy for my liking, and the second thing is the inner part is not very comfortable, as I mentioned earlier. Thank you for watching my video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video.